Hi, I'm Sam and I'm an esports coach for a Valorant team called WYLDE. So I was doing a lot of sports throughout my childhood, and I was playing like football, tennis, squash, and always like gaming in the background. I got to like a decent level in football, which is where like my competitive spirit kind of comes from. I've always been like competitive and wanting to win. So yeah, when it came to like gaming and I saw like people actually like making money, I guess my parents saw that and they were like, oh, you can actually like do that. Yeah, I was in Overwatch before. I like built my own team and I was kind of like managing and kind of coaching as well. It was on console at the time, and then I kind of moved to PC and just got into coaching straight away at like a tier 3 level. And there was a position for the World Cup, Overwatch World Cup team, the UK team. And I applied for that and I got like to the final stages of that, which kind of put my name out there a bit more. And I got to like coaching at a decent level pretty much straight away. And when Valorant came out, I saw a good opportunity to not have to play catch up with everyone else, because I started quite late in Overwatch. And yeah, I was kind of ahead of the game and like worked hard. Went to uni to do an esports degree. But out of uni, I got a contract to work in Excel as a coach for Valorant. And yeah, now I'm here in WYLDE. I like to give the players a lot of freedom to do kind of their own thing. I don't think it's good to have too much like strict structure. You have to have some structure involved and like behind the scenes work, but in game it's like you have to kind of make the mistakes to be able to learn from them. So especially during scrims, like you should be able to like test your limits and push yourself to the max and pass the limits to know like, okay, this is too far. And yeah, I like to just give a guidance throughout that and do like reviews with the players afterwards and just talk about different ways to approach it, like different perspectives and stuff like that. Yeah, I wanted to join WYLDE because when Reddy messaged me, there was an opportunity to build a team like from scratch. Didn't have any players or anything, and it was going to be kind of my first big opportunity as a head coach to like actually build my own team. I knew like Foxy as IGL before, and I wanted to try and get him in because I knew we had the same style and we got on well. And yeah, it was like a good opportunity to like actually start my career properly as a head coach. Yeah, well, I wanted to have like a mix of like some experienced players and some young and like hungry, talented players, which maybe people didn't know about as much. So I think that's important because there's always like new talent coming in and out of the scene. There's not going to be like set, it's like always changing the esport basically. So it's good to have like some people with the experience and then some people who are like new and hungry and learn. So Foxy is the IGL of the team. He's like the leader inside the game. And he brings like the experience from being in the top team before. And he's also like a great role model for people to look up to within the team. Hype, he worked with like top teams as well before. He's been around like the scene a long time, and he's always had good performances, played in the VCT, and he's like the backbone of the team and winning a lot of clutches, which is important to have within the team, like someone who's gonna secure the rounds for you. Hero is a young upcoming talent. Nobody really knows about him, but we found him like through the Dutch scene. Everyone was kind of recommending him through the lower tiers, so we gave him a try and he was like performing really well. Yeah, Magic has been around the VCL scene for quite a while as well, so he's got some good experience, but he's also like a bit of a younger player, so he has a lot of like firepower, and he's also like a funny guy in the team who's going to bring the mood up when things aren't going great. Yeah, and Savaya is moving on to a new role. He's also like very hungry to learn, and he's got great firepower. So hopefully he'll be able to like mold into his new role well. Where I'd like to go? I would like to go to the VCT in the future. Hopefully, over the next couple of years, that could be possible. Yeah, like competing with all the big dogs, that's where I want to be. And I want to start like winning stuff. That's the main goal. Like I would want to lift a trophy or something. That would be nice.
We'll play this back when you get a trophy.
Yeah.